Well, you can hear the winds howling outside. The good news is they will die down, but we are not done with them yet. Stacey Lee has your first alert forecast coming up. Plus, as the state legislative session gets underway, we're going to hear from Governor Jay Inslee as he's embarking on his final year in office. And Richland is about to get a new police chief tonight. You have the chance to meet the finalists hoping for the job.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. We can hear it outside the studio here in Kennewick. You might have to dodge a few tumbleweeds during your commute today. Tri-Cities residents saw, and you again probably heard, the strong wind gusts that knocked over garbage bins and blew debris around. We did see a few wind-related electrical outages reported throughout Benton and Franklin counties today, with many customers impacted in the East Kennewick and Findlay areas. So if you do encounter any down power lines, of course, make sure you stay well away from them. They may still be live. Call 911 and call the utility company. Now let's look at what we're seeing right now. We've seen that wind move through the day. We're seeing it moving the cameras right now. That's how bad it is. But you do see some sunshine out there. It has cleared away the fog. Now the wind is expected to die down but return later in the week. Now let's talk about what we're seeing in the rest of the state. We've seen heavy mountain snowfall expected in the mountains across the state. These are pictures from WSDOT past cameras earlier today. Just before noon, we found several of the cameras that show Snoqualmie Pass were offline. WSDOT says that was due to a power outage. Snow has fallen on the pass throughout the day, WSDOT says, with compact snow, slush, and ice on the roadway. And you'll want to come prepared if you need to navigate Stevens Pass up on US 2. Images from WSDOT cameras there have shown heavy snow throughout the day as well. Around noon, it was snowing hard at Stevens with gusty winds and low visibility. Now let's look at our radar. You can see all of that blue there on the left of your screen. That's the snow that's hitting the pass right now, and it's really just not going anywhere. It's been hovering there over the mountains. Stacey Lee has a look at what to expect this evening.
Good Tuesday evening. Well, we've had those strong gusty winds. They continue tonight. We could see some scattered showers through the area, blizzard conditions in the mountains, and those temperatures are about to plummet. That high wind advisory will expire tomorrow at 10, but the winds are not going to be done with us. They're going to be returning on Thursday. Here's that weather pattern, what we're seeing over the next couple of days. The brunt of that storm will wrap up tonight. We'll get a little bit of a break as it moves down to the south. Oregon, though, is going to get hit pretty good with some substantial snow in the Oregon Cascades. But for now, that blizzard warning in place till tomorrow morning. 18 to 24 inches of snow that's going to cross the Cascade Mountains, 6 to 20 in the blues. So again, driving could be difficult to impossible over the next couple of days. So want to take it very easy out there. Temperatures overnight tonight starting to cool. We were rather warm last night, but that cold front has moved in. We'll be below freezing in the foothills of the Blues, just barely above freezing in the Tri-Cities, and will be chilly tonight in the Kittitas and Yakima Valleys. I'll get to more details in your first alert full weather forecast. Back to you.
Thanks, Stacey. Governor Inslee gave his State of the State address today in Olympia and took time out of that speech to praise the city of Pasco and its police department on the Southeast Regional Academy for Law Enforcement. The governor says the state needs more police officers, and he hopes that his budget will bring in more state troopers and forensic scientists. Now, Inslee also wants an organized retail theft task force to help businesses. He says the state has removed barriers when it comes to training law enforcement, thanks to things like the programs at Pasco's Southeast Regional Academy. A special guest at the State of the State today was Pasco police officer Claudia Fuentes, who was able to raise her family while getting the training that she needed for a career in law enforcement.
Because we invested in these training centers, Officer Fuentes got to go home from the academy, and because of that resource, the people of Pasco are safer. Thank you, Claudia, what you're doing. Congratulations on your career.
Inslee also says the state of Washington is leading the way on climate action, reproductive freedom, and is a top state for businesses. He has said he will not seek a fourth term as governor. Coming up in less than an hour, you have the opportunity to meet the two finalists for Richland Police Chief. The city of Richland will hold a candidate reception tonight at 6 in council chambers at Richland City Hall. Now, the city has chosen finalists Matthew Brown and Daniel Chrisman. According to the city, Brown is the current chief of police for Port Orchard over there on the west side. Chrisman serves as the current chief of police in Selah. In Hermiston, City Council approved 4 measures during last night's meeting aimed at adding police officers while hopefully not raising residents' taxes. So the city needs to cover a $924,000 budget gap. The measures include reducing the street maintenance budget and materials and services fund. The council opted to increase the tax on hotel rooms within city limits from 8% to 9% for $100,000 in additional yearly revenue. They also updated planning department fees. Council members say based on inflation and cost increases, they expect an additional $80,000 per year. The council also created a law enforcement staffing fee that will go on all city utility bills to raise $360,000 per year. A $125,000 federal grant for police funding will help the city nearly cover the budget shortfall while adding 3 police officers. The city did vote to wait on an ordinance that would create a business licensing fee. Each of the Tri-Cities now have new mayors, all sworn in last week. Apple Valley News Now's Riley Fitzgerald sat down with each of the mayors from Pasco, Richland, and Kennewick. Now, she first talked with Pasco Mayor Pete Serrano, whose role lasts until the end of 2025. Mayor Serrano has lived in Pasco since 2015 and has 6 years experience on the city council. He's also an attorney and general counsel with the Silent Majority Foundation. The role of mayor is appointed by fellow council members who turned the role over to Serrano on Tuesday, January 2nd with a 6-1 vote. Serrano says he's worked under several different mayors in the past 6 years, and he is planning to take a little from each of them as he starts his term.
I've had the opportunity to learn from 3 very different personalities of how to embrace this position. And I'm hopefully going to take, my flair plus the benefits of those 3 individuals and really do my best, again, to represent the city.
Now, we'll have more highlights from that interview with Pasco Mayor Serrano tonight coming up at 6:30. The Hermiston School District is offering a mental health session focused on suicide prevention tonight. That's happening at Rocky Heights Elementary School from 6:30 until 7:30. Starting at 5:45 this evening, the district will be offering food and childcare if needed for the parents who are able to attend in person. But this is also available online in both English and Spanish, giving families some skills and some resources for mental health, specifically tonight focused on preventing suicide. I talked to Hermiston Superintendent Dr. Tricia Mooney, who tells me part of their goal with these sessions is to build community within the district.
It's a tool, it's a way to support our kids. We know that our kids need support now more than ever. For some of our families, there is that sense of teamwork, partnership, camaraderie, and a way to connect with other parents and feel maybe not as alone in the work. Being a parent's hard, and being a parent right now is really hard, right? So it's just a way for us to, that in-person on-site is a way for us to make further connections with our families.
The Hermiston School District is hosting a total of 6 mental health sessions over the course of the school year in partnership with the Cook Center for Human Connection. We'll have a link to the previous sessions, which are available to anyone online, plus more resources for parents over on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. The need for behavioral health and substance use disorder services is high in Yakima County. People often struggle with getting appointments. But Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell reports comprehensive health care is getting a $4 million boost over the next 4 years to help change that.
While some patients are able to get same-day access for things like medication-assisted treatment for substance use disorder, that's not always possible when their outpatient clinic is at capacity. Health officials say that's a problem because research shows people who set out to start their journey toward recovery are less likely to continue if they have to wait. But with this new funding, they'll be able to help more people get same-day access to treatment while at the same time taking care of their physical health. And thanks to the grant, money won't be a barrier.
The CCBHC grant, as we work in the walk-in clinic, as we offer inductions, people don't have to worry about payment, and that's a gift. So because all we want to do is move people towards recovery.
Coming up at 6, we'll have more about that walk-in clinic and how Comprehensive Healthcare plans to use the rest of that funding. Reporting from the Yakima Newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Emily. Making national headlines tonight, the FCC says millions of Americans may lose internet access or face higher costs as early as April if Congress fails to act quickly to approve more funding for a popular federal aid program. That program is the Affordable Connectivity Program, or ACP. It provides a monthly discount on internet to low-income households that qualify. Nearly 23 million households in America currently use this benefit. Now, last year, the Biden administration asked for $6 billion to extend the program. Tomorrow, lawmakers in Congress are expected to consider a proposal to put $7 billion toward that extension. The FCC says for now it is planning to wind down the program by simply not letting anybody else sign up. Now, this $7 billion spending proposal comes as Congress is once again working to avoid a government shutdown. Just before the holidays, you'll remember Congress extended its budget deadline for part of the government to January 19th. That is now 10 days away. And while congressional leadership says they have worked out the first steps of an agreement, it's not clear that they'll be able to actually hold all of the necessary votes before the money runs out. We have some breaking news this evening. US 2 up in Stevens Pass is now closed in both directions. This is from milepost 58.5 to milepost 80. That is because of the high winds, poor visibility, and heavy snow. Right now, WashDOT doesn't have any estimated time for reopening. Of course, there is no detour up there on US 2, so please be aware if you are traveling over the mountains tonight. Stevens Pass is currently closed. And we are talking about some serious winter weather all across the state. Here in the Tri-Cities, the big story is wind. Temperatures are also about to take a tumble. Stacey Lee is tracking that and more coming up in your First Alert forecast.
It's our annual year-end inventory closeout sale at Mattress Depot USA.
This is your best opportunity of the year to save hundreds.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. In football, your team can have a bad season. In real life, when you are having a bad season, you can call Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. And with tens of millions of dollars collected on behalf of clients, we will find the best solution for your situation. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit us online at quantumlegal.com.
Tonight, another fast-moving storm impacting almost every state, where the extreme weather could bring even more tornadoes. Plus, countdown to Iowa. More Americans turn to the most-watched newscast on television, World News Tonight with David Muir.
Bathfitter does showers? That's right. We offer a wide selection of beautiful and functional showers in all shapes and sizes. We can even convert your bath into a shower. How about that? With our seamless one-piece walls and hundreds of design options, you'll get a beautiful new shower to fit your needs, guaranteed for life. Bathfitter's been around for 40 years, and we've been experts at showers for just as long. Get yours today. Bathfitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Start the new year off right with a new truck and get the best from Spec Buick GMC. Like best-in-class towing of up to 22,000 pounds in the Sierra 2500. The most trailer assistant technologies in the Sierra 1500. The most advanced luxury in its class in a new Denali. Best selection with over 100 new trucks to choose from. We are your local GMC dealer. Visit us today in Pasco. Spec Buick GMC, a family automotive tradition since 1912.
Next ET, our Jay-Z exclusive, behind the scenes of his new passion project, plus Jay's hot take on Usher's Super Bowl halftime show.
And I think he'll take his rightful place.
Next ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
A special place on the scenic Clark Fork River. Fly the Northwest tonight at 6.
Welcome back. How did a piece of an Alaska Airlines plane fall off mid-flight? That continues to be the question for investigators tonight. A Boeing 737 MAX 9 that was taking off from Portland lost part of the door plug that was supposed to be holding the cabin closed. Tonight, we're hearing from the teacher who found that piece of plane in his backyard. ABC's Cherie Preston has the latest.
New developments in the investigation into the Alaska Airlines plane after part of it fell off mid-flight. The National Transportation Safety Board now not sure the bolts that were supposed to hold the door plug in place were ever installed.
We don't know if the bolts were loose. We don't know if bolts were in there fractured, or possibly the bolts weren't there at all.
Alaska Airlines says inspections of its fleet have revealed loose hardware visible on some of its MAX 9s. And United Airlines, which operates 79 MAX 9 planes, says it also found loose bolts on some of its door plugs.
We have heard reports from United, Alaska, and Boeing about loose bolts. We are aware of those. Those are being reported to the Federal Aviation Administration, who's in charge of the inspections and the mandates for the repair.
The FAA grounding 171 Boeing 737 MAX 9 in the wake of the Alaska Airlines incident last week. Passengers report that when the door plug, which is used to cover optional emergency exits, detached 16,000 feet in the air, cell phones, tray tables, and headrests were sucked out of the cabin, and a teenager's shirt ripped off.
His seatbelt had saved his life, because that's why he didn't have a shirt on, was the suction had just torn it off.
No one was seriously injured, and it just happened that no one was sitting in the two seats next to the door plug. A teacher in Portland found the section of the plane in his backyard.
What everybody was looking for in Portland was actually in my backyard, and I was the first one to actually see it.
The door plug now heading to an NTSB lab in Washington, D.C. to be examined.
There is more than likely a problem here with the latching mechanism or with the way it was installed.
In a statement, Boeing saying it is committed to every Boeing airplane meeting design specifications and the highest safety and quality standards. We regret the impact this has had on our customers and their passengers. Sherry Preston, ABC News, New York.
Looking locally tonight, OIC of Washington is hosting its 39th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration with a series of events leading up to MLK Day on Monday. The theme, Replay the Dream. All week long, the Yakima School District is collecting donations for its annual Lee Paget Food Drive. Thursday is the annual MLK food distribution at the Henry Beauchamp Community Center. Saturday and Sunday, the annual MLK Junior Basketball Tournament at Lewis and Clark Middle School. Registration is open now for kids K through 8 at $13 per player. Then on Sunday, MLK Junior commemoration services are happening at Central Lutheran Church.
Really, it's kind of celebrating Martin Luther King and everything that he did, and bringing the community together and kind of giving back also.
Coming up on Monday, peace walks followed by celebrations will happen in both Toppenish and Yakima, plus a soup kitchen. We'll have all those details over on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com. The Richland Arts Commission is currently accepting nominations for the 2023 Supporting the Arts in Richland, or STAR, Awards. That award will be given to 2 recipients, an organization or business, and an individual. The STAR Award recognizes contributions to the arts within the city of Richland. Nominations have to be submitted online or postmarked by this Thursday, January 11th. You can nominate yourself if you would like to. The Richland Arts Commission will consider the submissions at their January workshop. The chosen recipients will receive their awards at a Richland City Council meeting coming up in either February or March.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we've jumped on that weather roller coaster as we have multiple blizzard warnings across the Cascades and the Blues. We've upped our totals of 18 to 24 inches. Some spots of the Cascades, like the northern portion, could see up to 4 feet of snow by tomorrow or through Thursday, let's say. We're relatively clear through the Columbia Basin and the Yakima Valley. We had a few flakes up there this morning, 16 to 20 inches. And again, those strong gusty winds in the Blues, so we want to be careful. Travel could be impossible through the region. Here's our storm track on Wednesday. For the most part, it starts moving down to the south. We're going to get some heavy snow here in the Cascade Mountains. Think Hood Mountain. They're going to see maybe up to 4 to 5 feet of snow there with this system as it moves down. It will continue to move to the south, but don't worry, there's another system sitting out on the Pacific. Here's what our Futurecast is showing us tonight. Those snow showers pretty heavy down in the Columbia River Gorge as well, around the Dalles area. Moving to the east, we could see a few flakes overnight tonight. Columbia Basin, mainly rain showers in the Hermiston area, Walla Walla. Pendleton, or at least east of Pendleton, will continue to see snow showers, and we could pick up a few snowflakes there as well. We'll clear out. Those gusty winds continue to move in with this system. Here's some more showers overnight, early morning hours, which could impact that commute. Definitely tomorrow morning. This is going to be tricky here across the Blue Mountains as well as the Columbia River Gorge. That system eventually stays to the south. But we've got a lot more coming. Again, those scattered showers pick up again as we have another system moving through on Thursday. That's when we're going to see those strong gusty winds pick back up in the Columbia Basin and the foothills of the Blues. Here comes some snow showers. Thursday morning, we could see some snow or school delays there for Yakima and Ellensburg as well. Even a few flakes possible in the lower elevations of the Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area, and through the Pendleton region. So very active weather with that high wind advisory. That's going to expire tomorrow, but we'll probably see another one issued for Thursday. Check out these wind gusts. They're pretty wild, and it doesn't really calm down much tonight. A little bit in Walla Walla, but check out Tri-Cities. It's just going to stay windy all night long. This is tomorrow morning. It will start to calm down slightly, and then, as I said, late Wednesday into early Thursday morning, those winds pick back up, and we'll see those 30 and 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Not quite as strong as today, but definitely there. The other big story, of course, is the Arctic air that's coming our way. We have a big drop in our temperatures. Check that out, from 44 on Thursday down to 26. We're going to be running a good 10 to 20 or so degrees below our average for this time of year. There's those 40s. We get to the 30s by Friday, and then we stay in the teens. Those overnight lows, very chilly, will be down in the single digits in many areas. Let's plan your day tomorrow, however. It looks like we'll stay mainly dry with maybe some sun breaks in Yakima tomorrow. Same thing for the Tri-Cities. Temperatures hitting the upper 30s and mid 40s by the midday, but look for those showers and maybe some mixed precip for Walla Walla tomorrow, which could impact your morning commute and cause some either school delays or maybe closures. So we'll keep an eye on Walla Walla tomorrow morning very, very closely. So again, be safe out there. Check those past reports. Maybe just stay in the Columbia Basin or the Yakima Valley because the weather's a little bit cray-cray in the mountains. I've got more on the way. We'll get that 7-day planning forecast coming up. Back to you.
Thanks, Stacey. The Red Cross has declared a national emergency, the latest of the potential impact of a national blood donation shortage. Next on Apple Valley News Now at 5.
The best way to end your day.
That is good TV.
Friends, tonight at 11:05.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. Serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we want to remind you your oral health is important. We know that life can get busy. Don't let your family's oral health take a back seat. At West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco, we offer extended hours. That's right, we are open from 7 a.m. until 7 p.m. Monday through Friday, plus Saturdays for when the week gets to be too full. We want you to smile healthy and live happy. Find us at one of our 2 locations, West Richland Family Dental and Prime Dental Pasco. Stunning smiles for the whole family.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
Did you know Ustria Health has 3 full-time board-certified orthopedic surgeons? Pain in your hands, knees, hips, or shoulders can reduce your quality of life. Orthopedic doctors repair bone, joint, ligament, and tendon injuries, which can relieve debilitating pain. Our surgeons treat tendonitis and carpal tunnel, repair broken bones and fractures, and replace painful, worn-out joints, putting you back in motion. Ustria Health, exceptional rural health care close to home.
Stan, where's Alice? She's supposed to stay with us.
Oh, shoot, where could she?
Hey everybody, I'm Alice. I'm new here. The new zipline ride looks so fun. You go back and forth. Awesome.
And we've lost control of the Alice situation.
Triple Play has fun for everyone, including the brand new zipline ride. And it's all attached to a cozy hotel.
I mean, she's a natural spokosaur who isn't tempted to eat anyone. You know, 'cause she's an herbivore.
We wondered, where do people do their banking? So we asked.
I bank at Hapo.
Hapo's my bank. I've been a member of Hapo since I was 10 years old, 60 years.
I bank at Hapo Community Credit Union.
I'm with Hapo.
You're not just a number there, you know, you're treated really well.
I feel like they're part of my community.
It's easy, it's convenient, and I don't know, I just love the people there.
I guess the question we should be asking is, where do you credit union? Join Hapo Community Credit Union today.
Danny was rear-ended by a semi-truck. serious injuries.
Mariano's reputation and experience gave him an advantage over the insurance company.
Daniel got paid a lot.
He lives up to his reputation, which is somebody who gets results.
Call 853-2222.
Welcome back. The Red Cross has declared an emergency regarding a low supply of donated blood. According to the organization's medical director, an additional 8,000 blood donations are needed each week in January just to keep up with the demand from hospitals. Red Cross supplies about 40% of the country's donated blood, and it especially needs platelets and blood from Group O donors. You can make an appointment to donate on the Red Cross Blood Donor app by visiting the organization's website or simply calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. You're watching Apple Valley News Now. We're back with a final check on your forecast next.
A special place on the scenic Clark Fork River. Fly the Northwest tonight at 6.
When you need legal help, trust Quantum Legal. We're here for you in times of trouble, whether you need assistance with criminal defense, personal injury, or have been injured on the job. Law is a complicated matter. Our team of experts will fight for you and help you find the best solution for your situation. Don't let life's challenges get the best of you. We're here to help. Call us today at 509-783-5551 or visit our website at quantumlegal.com.
Home design and remodeling can be overwhelming. At Premier Woodworks, we are with you throughout the entire project. Our in-house designers and project manager will help you design the space of your dreams. Whatever the size of project, Premier Woodworks will help maximize your space and turn your vision into reality. Visit our website, premierwoodworksllc.com, or stop by our newly remodeled showroom at 109 North Washington in downtown Kennewick.
Order up that beat just like it's takeout. Show me you got soul inside those new shoes. And you can rock and roll with an attitude. So good, so fresh, just the way you like it. Just the way you like it.
Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
It's that time again.
It's our annual year-end inventory closeout sale at Mattress Depot USA.
This is your best opportunity of the year to save hundreds on brand name mattress sets.
All remaining models from last year's inventory are on sale.
Here's your chance to get a comfortable, great night's sleep at up to 60% off.
Don't hesitate, or else you'll have to wait another year to take advantage of these incredible savings.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
This is not just laundry. This is laundry that's one and done. This is the ultra-fast combo laundry machine that does both washing and drying cycles. This is revolutionizing laundry. This is GE Profile.
Fred's has the GE Profile one and done laundry machine in stock and on sale for only $24.99. Fred's Appliance. We sell appliances, only appliances.
When you get hurt on the job, you never know if you're going to get paid by Labor and Industries. Let Bothwell and Hamill fight on your behalf for your workers' comp. We can often increase your compensation. The sooner you call us, the better. If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
All right, let's break down the 7-day planning forecast. Not a bad day. We had some sun breaks. We had that early morning stuff in Yakima. Tomorrow, slight chance of some showers, more than likely going to get a little bit of a break and maybe some sunshine coming through. Then we see the system picking back up. Those gusty winds pick up on Thursday. We're going to have a potential of having some snow develop overnight Thursday into Friday and possibly on Saturday. And then look at those chilly temperatures, the teens during the day with single digits overnight. That's Tri-Cities in Yakima. Let's take a look at Walla Walla. A lot more active there. We could see that rain-snow mix for the next couple of days. Snow possible on Friday morning. That could impact our schools. And again, we have mixed through Hermiston with, well, potentially some snow, a good 70% chance on Saturday and possibly into Sunday for both areas, with once again those temperatures well below the average, down in the teens with single digits overnight. Be safe out there, try to stay warm, and again, there's more updates at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Thanks, Stacy, and thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Muir is next. We're back tonight at 6, and you can find the latest anytime on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.